right?
I think to Marx's point, though, like they're saying that at the levels that these kids are playing, okay, these are people who are in the upwards of 6'4", 6'7", are the people that I went to school with who got scholarships. These are people who are world-class athletes, and they're competing against all these other world-class athletes. And that structure from a very young age, I think, actually, to Marx's point, says that you need to focus entirely on this your entire school career. And so you don't, a lot of people like end up even having the problem where they barely get the grades to get into the college, even with a sports scholarship under this current structure.
I think a really interesting question, Johnny, is what happens if they stop playing sports, if they get injured, that kind of stuff. Also, I think it's really interesting to see a lot of the universities who always talk about how they shouldn't like pay their college like sports players, but it's funny to see their coaches meet up with like D1 athletes, and somehow like the next week their mom grabs a new car, or they have like two to three new $1,000 in their bank account. So
in the South that happens in high school.
Yeah.
In the South, that happens all the way into high school. Like, they're recruiting from that young of an age.
You know what? You should be able to go right into pro play from high school. There you go. Boom. Fuck colleges.
But one solution,
kind of does happen, but pretty rare now, though.
Wait, no. I could be wrong, but I think in the NFL, don't you have to go through college football to get in? Isn't there like a...
I don't know, but I think that the most recent studies show that there's like 50% of kids that come out of high school programs having played 4 years have CTE, and like so you might want to get it over with as soon as possible if you're going to try to go pro. It turns out it's really bad for your brain.
CTE?
Yep. Yeah, chronic
traumatic
or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
So get rid of college football and just make it high school straight to NFL.
College football only exists because colleges make a fuck ton of money and they don't have to pay the kids. The kids are the ironic part is football players in college actually get the best college education of any of us because they get the first lesson in life that other people will try to fuck you, make money off of you, make fuck tons of money off you. Everyone around you is getting paid, and everybody's got a reason and an argument for why you don't deserve any of it. You might lose your entire fucking career as a D1 athlete, as a senior. You might lose your whole future career to an injury, and the whole time your coach is on a fucking 7-figure salary. Your university is making fucking bank on your games that are being broadcasted, and you might even have a fucking caricature of you in some football game that you're not allowed to make money off of. Although that might have changed like last year because you weren't allowed to. You can't sell merchandise. You can't sell autographs. You can't do anything. That shit is fucking crazy.
What I just heard is that Destiny doesn't want you to enjoy the college football anymore. That's what I just heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but CTE as a whole is going to actually form a militia and go to your house.
The NCAA football game from EA Sports shouldn't own your likeness for life if you can't get paid for it. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Like, that was always.
I just want to know what your shitty ass name is.
Your likeness for life, really?
People. I mean.
Wait, hold on. Back up. Is that true? What you just said? Like college football teams own your likeness forever?
It's crazy.
It had been true, and I think they it was just said. I think it was changed in the last couple of years or whatever. But it was like that for a while.
Okay, so real quick. So that means like if you were playing college football and then you didn't go pro, does that mean that like you couldn't make like a YouTube channel and like use your likeness that way?
You can't do it while you're a college athlete.
It was very problematic. You couldn't advertise yourself as like, you know, X person, basketball player.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you can though. Like that's
even restrictions of signing advertisement contracts with like Nike. They were restricted from even doing that as themselves of like just as X player supporting this brand. Like they were not allowed to do that because the colleges owned your likeness as that player, as this ex football player.
Crazy.
But yeah, but like it's changed. But I wouldn't say that it's changed to where you can do whatever you want. That's not true. The likeness they don't own, but like the restrictions on what you can and cannot do is still very much in place.
Okay. I think I was getting mixed up because it's more like a like your, what is it that precedes you, your reputation. It's like a reputation thing, but I don't think that it's, now that I think of it, I don't think that people can have ever really visibly advertised like I went to X college for football.
So let's go to Apolar and then Altia.
The craziest thing that I've actually heard about like people playing college ball is I don't know if this is like actually legal, but there was this like I think Duke player who dated a specific porn star. I'm not going to say the name, and they wouldn't let them engage in like have sex or ever talk about it publicly for the sake of like branding or something. Like that's pretty fucking crazy, to be honest. Like is that even legal? Like how do you get away with that? Holy fuck.
Wait, there was like a player who was dating a porn star?
A porn star, yeah. And then like basically
You have behavior contracts. Like you can have that's a legally binding thing that you can have for anyone that does anything. You can have a contract that says you are not allowed to cut cans.
Yeah, but usually when you're on a contract, usually you get paid for it. That's the problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right, you sign contracts to get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
You can sign contracts to get fucking CTE and then die in 5 years after you leave football, apparently.
Or go to jail. Yeah. The rest
Or
of
jail. Yeah.
Get paid.
Great
So-
contract.
Steven, I'm curious, like, how do you feel about a UBI? I know this is like a meme topic, but
I don't
I'm
know.
just curious.
Seems like it could, if it works, it's fine. I just don't know if there's any empirical evidence for it. That's it.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, just on the topic of schools. One thing that's been called for is that remember those like Michelle Obama, like those Obama era policies to where like it enforced like stricter health regulations on like public school food. Like, do you guys think that should be repealed? Or do you think
Yes,
it's just
because
Wait,
as a high schooler, that shit was trash, but I know that a lot of kids got fucking obese off of that shit, okay? Not only did I love filling up like a plate of fucking nachos every day when I got to go to class, that shit was terrible for me. So, yeah, probably. Probably was probably a good thing.
Get
And it
rid of
never
what?
made it like
I
it never
didn't
made
hear.
it like nutritious. It was like you had to like have it available. It was like they were just problematic policies. It didn't work in actuality. Like just like Polar, I was like in high school during the Obama like and elementary. I mean, I was remember specifically in elementary school getting like dense sugar cookies with our lunch. Like dense. These things were just bricks of sugar. And then the next year, like getting like ash as a cookie. But you were still getting like shitty pizza for lunch. But because you had the ability to get fruit cocktail, apparently then it's like a balanced meal.
Well, y'all went to what fucking schools y'all
they
go
used
to?
to sell soda at my school.
Like before,
No, we
like
sold
before
soda. No, like,
Obama,
We got like
like, you
turkey
were-
fricassee and all that shit.
like before Obama, like the
you
best
guys
thing
go?
we had were these like little smiley like circular fries. Like you could just get a whole.
Oh, the
fucking-
smile fries! I remember
Wait, wait, I have a question for everyone on the panel. Do the older people on the panel remember what they ate when they were younger at school? Is that
Yeah.
you guys remember?
Yeah.
We had fucking food trucks. We had food trucks.
Gravy.
We got
Bruh,
fucking
I
nachos
heard that
and
like
chicken
in
from
Texas
Texas.
they have these really huge high schools that are like they have full on paid cafeterias, they have like food
Yep.
trucks, crazy shit like that. Like I went to school with 300 people. We had ashy cookies.
Yeah, it depends on what school I went to. Sometimes
I
we
walked
had.
into the burger place in high school. The guy knew my fucking regular order.
Oh wow.
Bro, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
What a
I just
flex.
want to ask this because, so in New Zealand and Australia, we have these, how do I say it? They're like handheld pies, right? Like the handheld meat pies. And you can get them at like bakeries, or if you go down to, we call them dairies, but it'd be like a convenience store, right? You can just buy them, right? And they're just something you can have for lunch. You guys don't have that in America, right? This is something of...
Have what?
We got
That
the
is-
hot pocket.
I know what you're talking
We got a
about.
hot pocket.
Handheld meat
It's the
pies.
best shit.
Those are
Like
really
it's...
Meat-pie. Yeah,
it's
we
so
have that. It's
convenient.
called a it's called a Vidalia
It's called
meat pie.
McDonald's. Like, what are you talking
Nah,
about?
dude.
Like,
Hamburger.
It's
Prime-
maybe
Oh, sorry.
maybe it's because I'm in Louisiana and that's like, where are you from, dude?
Back when I was in high school, we had a McDonald's right
That's why I
across the
always go to
street,
this.
and I would just go there during lunch sometimes, and it was the best fucking thing ever. I had a car,
Oh, right.
I could just sneak across in the back and then just drive across, come back with McDonald's. My friends would pay me to come back with like Big Macs and shit. That was a life. Fucking love that.
Yeah.
You wanted to say something?
Yeah,
And then
I
I'll
have a-
let you
I have a
say
question. This is gonna be a little off topic, Prime, but I know this is gonna make you a little mad. Yeah, Destiny, I have a question. Why you gotta hate on Attack on Titan, man? I was waiting in your AMA.
No, stop. What are you doing? Get him out of here.
I'm sorry. Okay. He hated on Attack on Titan. I had to defend its honor.
If you think Attack on Titan is bad, what's a good anime, dude? Actually, unironically, what's good to you?
Wait.
Steins
It's
Gate,
so
Monica
easy to-
Magica.
No, don't
literally
dodge this
anything that was
I want
made
to
in
hear
2003.
here, and I want to hear his answer because, first of all, the first episode of Attack on Titan is literally like it encapsulates all the good things that anime has to offer. Like, if you don't like the first episode of Attack on Titan, then anime has nothing for you. Like, it simply has nothing for you. Now, if you don't like anime, sure, okay, then I guess you don't like Attack on Titan. But what are your reasons? Your incorrect reasons, Destiny, for not liking it?
Okay, I mean, like, if we want to do this, like, okay, first of all, there's way too many fucking characters, okay? If I have to watch another fucking... I'm at the episode before the basement. I read a lot of spoilers, okay? But, like, if I have to sit through one more fucking episode where I get a whole fucking character's backstory and then they just die immediately the next episode, oh my god.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did, and you know what? In Game of Thrones, they actually spent time fleshing those characters out instead of giving us another archetype, another trope backstory where they're killed instantaneously the next episode. God, I hate that they do that over and over again. So the cast of characters is way too big. Okay, one, as a consequence of that. Number two, the three characters that we actually care about. Okay, Armin, Eren, and Mikasa. After season 1, we hardly get any fucking time with them. What the fuck? I want to spend more time with you. Okay, number 3, the pacing and everything of this fucking anime is horrible. It is an awesome concept, but almost every other part of this, like the anime, just fucking falls flat on its fucking face. The only reason I'm still watching is because I just want to see how it ends.
Okay, so first of all, this is dope.
It's irrefutable. It's so much of this.
No, so first of all, he says pacing, right? So pacing literally can mean fucking anything, right? That's like a throwaway comment. Sure, great. But, so this thing about Eren and Mikasa not being able, like, what they're trying to do is expand the world, right? And like I'm part of the manga Master Race here, so I actually know.
No spoilers. I'm watching the anime. Fuck off.
I would never do that. Shut up. So obviously,
I'm talking to Destiny here. He doesn't care about spoilers.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Please don't spoil it. Please.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
But yeah. So I know what's gonna happen. Like, they are literally expanding their world, expanding the world. So
no, that's not true. You're wrong. I'm sorry. When you introduce a character and okay, so here's a question. Okay, you know what? You know what? Prove me wrong right now. Okay, and I could be wrong because I haven't watched it. And you can spoil. I don't care if you can have the agreement. Okay, so there was this whole backstory given on season 1, I think, where you had this like kid with this bowl cut who was like part of the military police, who was just like, he seemed like he wanted to be this like really righteous kid, right? Did he just like totally? Oh, spoiler alert! I guess. Did he just get totally fucking randomly killed by the Beast Titan in like the episode that I just saw in season 3? He was one of the people who just ran out and died, right?
Hey, listen, that demonstrates the mortality of this world. Okay, Steven?
That's what I'm saying. How many times
they did
the emotional impact with random character dying?
That was, first of all, that guy, the one you're talking about, if we're talking about the same person, right? That guy actually had a longer storyline.
Yeah.
Like, it started with back with Andy.
Okay, now here's what I'm saying. Here's an example of what a talented writer might have done, right? Maybe we could have seen the same type of corruption in the military police. Maybe we could have seen that through the eyes of Annie. It would have made her a more sympathetic character. We would have gotten to see the inner workings of the military police. We would have had more appreciation for her character as a villain. The reveal would have been more impactful because we actually would have cared about her rather than be like, oh yeah, Annie, she was one of the important people from 12 fucking episodes ago, right?
I agree, but like, it's like, well, it didn't do exactly what I wanted them to do. Like, what?
No, it's
like,
not about not doing exactly what I want to do. It's about them relying on shitty fucking tropes and just killing tons of characters and just having horrible fucking everything. And when I say pacing,
the one example you give me actually
you're getting so much hate in chat right now.
Destiny's not wrong here, okay?
I'm sorry, it's
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a...
Vivian, what's your favorite anime? Say it right now. I bet it's fucking trash.
Hey, let Vivian talk. Vivian, respond. And then give your bad takes. Go ahead.
Attack on Titan is a beautiful looking anime with an awesome concept told fucking terribly. And the only fucking thing that makes it so watchable is that it looks so good and that the concept is so fucking engaging.
Contrarian as fuck. Contrarian as fuck. I call bullshit.
That's in the beginning. In the later seasons, it gets way better. And I would encourage Destiny to watch that.
Okay, so I didn't get to hear most of the last stuff you said because
you say Cowboy Bebop is good.
I apologize for Vivian. Please try again.
That's okay. Yeah, I'd encourage Destiny to like keep watching because I think in the later seasons, especially the most recent season, it does get a lot better at doing the storytelling, at widening the world, like you said, whilst keeping some of those characters that have been introduced that have crazy good backstories
I hope
actually alive to actually do shit and actually care about. But
Fuck
like,
that. Just watch Evangelion for the third time like a normal person.
Remember when we had to spend 3 episodes in that dumbass fucking tower to get introduced to all the people with Ymir and Historia that fucking died fucking instantly the next time? For also, why does that dumb fucking girl come out of nowhere? Whatever the scout people that were with the 2 people that got killed when the Titans were coming, right? Why does Historia, a character that we had no attachment to before, or I think she might have shown up in some of the earlier episodes, but nobody knew because she was like one of the forgettable 50 million cast of characters we introduced. Why does she end up being the ultra important person? Talk about like fucking whiplash, where you're supposed to suddenly care about this person as being like central to like being the new fucking queen, heir of the fucking kingdom, when you had no connection to this person for like the first like 30 episodes of the anime. Listen, man.
You know what? I'll give that to Destiny. I don't know how people can give a fuck about Historia.
Yeah, but like you don't
I'll
have
give
to.
that.
You don't have a story doesn't have to have you give a fuck about every single
Have a
character.
good. It doesn't have to be care about the character.
Like,
No. But not every character needs to be not fully fleshed out, but just like that, you have to have this massive emotional connection to them, right? Like, and it doesn't have to. And even if you are building emotional relevance to a character, it doesn't have to be immediately, right? So later on, we start learning about Historia's backstory, right? We start actually.
This is actually really true, and I like the point you bring up about the backstory. One of my favorite things about Attack on Titan is if you fall asleep and you miss 1 or 2 episodes, you're not actually missing anything because half the fucking series is flashbacks to earlier fucking episodes or flashbacks to flashbacks of things that hadn't
just wait until the last season of Disney.
That's the I have a critique for you. Okay, wait. I have a critique of one of. I was watching your stream. I was malding in chat. You said something about leave. I don't care if I spoil it. Can I spoil Prime? Is it okay if I talk about season 3, the ending of season 3?
Like
your executive decision. Your executive decision. Okay.
No,
just give a spoiler
Season
warning.
3's been out for ages. What?
Spoiler. Listen.
warning. Mute for like the next 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, so you talked about Levi not killing the Beast Titan, and you were like, "Why would he do that?"
I missed that part. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I
seem
thought.
like, yeah, no, that's you got me there. But that's because there's been like 30 times where Titans have like gotten away or escaped, and I'm like, just fucking kill them faster. But you know
need
what?
to read the manga, man.
Yeah, maybe. Remember, here's my favorite mark of how shit Attack on Titan fans are. How many people in chat were telling me over and over and over again that Kenny was an awesome character, and I was so looking forward to.
Who's Kenny?
Wait, oh god, wait, who was the guy that was Levi's like?
He's the serial
you're
killer,
right,
right?
yes.
It's like
Oh,
Levi's.
yeah,
Kenny, he's uncle. He's uncle.
Oh wait, you're right.
You just proved his point. You just proved his point.
So many people are telling me this
his
guy's
name is
awesome.
Kenny, but like all fucking Attack on Titan fans forgot his fucking name.
Okay. First of all, it doesn't prove a fucking thing, right? Like
Fuck you, David. I hate you so much, dude. Burned right there.
It's so bad faith. Holy crap. Okay, so it doesn't prove a fucking thing. My favorite manga happens to be One Piece, right? So like that's what I know. I don't happen to have memorized all these characters. I know what character you're fucking talking about. I thought this is the most awesome. I never thought he was the most awesome character. I thought it was interesting.
You know what Kenny's purpose was in that fucking show? Kenny's purpose was to give you another flashback so you could understand how the fucking royal family worked. That's the only purpose Kenny showed was to be a flashback.
Hold on. Why is that? First of all, why is that even?
Why are
bad
you
thing?
even watching anime that's more than 20 episodes when you could
Whoa.
watch
Fucking
1,001?
No.
When you
Oh,
could watch
God,
a fucking
One Piece fan.
1,001
Wait,
complete.
there's so few
Oh
anime.
my god. One Piece fans sit at the top of the trash pile right above JoJo fans who are beneath who make up for
okay.
most of the
Oh
trash
my god.
pile of
That's
horrible
fine.
anime.
I'm
Out for the night.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna see you guys later. Bye.
I might be the first Twitch streamer to literally ban Destiny like
Can we get him
live
out of
on
here?
air. Holy
Not
shit.
JoJo
Okay,
Cake.
look. First of all, my avatar is literally from One Piece. All right, so you're fucking with the wrong one. Like if you look within
Entire
my
server
Discord,
is.
all the roles are One Piece, right? So I absolutely fucking love One Piece, and then for you to come in my house and trash fucking One
Hey,
Piece. First
did you
of all,
watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I watched and read Game of Thrones.
Okay,
You should read
Attack
it
of
instead.
Titan. Do you remember in the later seasons of Game of Thrones when there was only an hour in an episode and you crossed your fingers every time a new scene came on? You're like, please don't be Sam and Gilly. Please don't be Sam and Gilly. Because you knew it was about to waste 20 minutes of fucking screen time. Now imagine watching Attack on Titan, okay? And every fucking time, like, shit is about to go crazy. I'm about to say crazy. And then the camera poses like, oh no. And then he starts monologuing about some fucking glass of milk that his mom knocked over. And the whole 20 minutes of the episode is wasted on some stupid fucking monologue or some stupid fucking flashback. And I don't get to find out if he fucking Titan the wall up? Did he actually build the wall? Did he actually kill the thing? And you've got to go to the. This is one of the. You know how I judge anime? You know how I judge shows in general? How much do you rely on shitty ass fucking cliffhangers to make people want to watch your fucking show? And every other fucking episode of Attack on Titan is a goddamn cliffhanger. Holy shit! Is it Zeno's paradox where you get infinitely closer to something, but you can never reach it because you only go there halfway? That's what an Attack on Titan episode is like. When you're watching it, you're never actually getting the action because there's going to be a monologue or a flashback or a monologue of a flashback or a flashback of a monologue at some point that's going to prevent you from ever getting there. Okay, listen, fucking Attack on Titan.
Wait, Steven, I have a question.
But why? But hold on. I gotta ask this because he brought it up and he brought up the My House. All right. Why? What's wrong with One Piece? Now the anime is not great, so fine. But like, I'm talking about the story of One Piece. Did you ever read the manga or anything, or are you just like fucking me and don't know anything about it, like a typical?
You know, some people have really bad reactions to drugs because they had a friend that they lost a drug. I lost a friend to One Piece, so that's why I don't like One Piece. I'm going to be honest with you, okay?
Wait, does One Piece ever end? Has it ended yet?
No, it has not ended it yet because
How long is it been
and then you're
going?
going to cry. Oh, I love it when people cry about the length, right? The building.
No. It's not about the length, dude. It's about the fact that like good stories have a beginning, middle, and an end.
First of all, it does have an end. First of all,
Mama
you don't
Jenny.
know shit about One Piece. No, Mixed Fabian Wolf, you don't know fucking shit about One Piece. If you're going to say it doesn't, good stories have a beginning, middle, and end. Obviously, you don't even know the point of fucking One Piece. If that's the case,
I know the point. The point
no,
is to
you don't. No, you don't. Then you don't know what you're fucking talking about because it does have an end. They are working towards the end right now, right? So anyway, it's literally within its end phases, right? No, first of all, you have no fucking clue. So all right, so opinion invalidated. Okay.
You know what the funny thing is here is PrimeCayes is crying so hard earlier about like, oh, tuition should be free. We can't pay back our college education. Those investments aren't worth it. And he ignores the fact that you have to invest like 450 episodes into fucking One Piece before you even get to a good arc. Okay?
Fuck you.
Wait.
Listen, I think
no fucking reward either.
I think
No
Destiny
reward.
was just that type of kid that just hates everything that's popular.
Wait,
I bet in
what?
school he
You
just
only
hated
play League of
D&D.
Legends, mate. Okay, you're missing
My
a whole
top
other
three
topic about
animes.
it.
My top three animes are literally Cowboy Bebop, Steins Gate, and fucking Death Note. Okay, so I love accessible, popular shit. Okay,
I thought you said you fucking wait. I thought you said you fucking hate anime that relies upon like cliffhangers. Like Death Note is the fucking quintessential cliffhanger anime that like cliffhanger every.
Yeah, but it
fucking
has less
episode year and
flashbacks,
day.
so it's okay.
That's all that matters.
It's really good. I like it, but I'm just saying, like, if that's something you hate, Death Note is that.
I have one question. Okay, this one matters more than Attack on Titan. Steven, have you seen Code Geass?
Yeah.
What? Don't. What you?
Season 1 is really good. Season 2, I think, goes a little bit off the rails towards the end. If you were to ask me to tell you what happens at the end of Season 2, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But the rest of the anime is pretty cool, I think. It's okay.
Destiny, have you seen?
I respect that.
Have you seen Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinji?
If it sounds too Japanese, I probably haven't seen it.
Okay. This is the problem, right? Like, so many people fucking bring up like, fucking shonen animes, and we're all like, I don't know, mid-20s, coming on early 30s, and like everybody wants to watch a fucking battle anime.
Okay. Look, you don't like fun things. That's okay, Mixed Fabian.
I love fun things.
I love you. Look, I love you, but you don't like fun things, right? Look, spend your time on your fucking slice of life bullshit, right? Like, oh man, look at these guys are going to the pizza store. Oh, amazing, right?
That's nothing like what this show is about. Holy fuck!
I don't know what show you're talking about. Like, and it literally doesn't matter, right? But look, Battle Shonen have constantly at the top of the charts because they are the most interesting ones, right? That's why people are. That's why One Piece. That's why One Piece is the just took the title for the longest running series by a single author, right? Like, best-selling series by a single author, like period, right? The Guinness World Record for that. He beat
Superman. He beat Superman.
No. He beat the guy who did Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama. He took the record from him. So yeah, it's amazing because Battle Shonen are simply a superior form of anime, the best form of anime.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I'm unmuted. Wait a minute. Destiny, I gotta say something real quick. Why is it that every single time that like someone shits on like popular anime, they're always fucking Cowboy Bebop fans? I swear, every single fucking time. Oh, Naruto is bad. Oh, Attack on Titan is bad. Oh, One Piece is bad.
old.
They
It's 'cause he's
always
old.
say,
He's old.
but
Because
Cowboy
they have good
Bebop is
old
fucking
generation,
good.
dude.
Cowboy
What do
Bebop
you
fans
wanna
are the most
say?
toxic fucking high horse
Disney-
motherfuckers
Disney-
I've
Disney
seen in my
Bebop
entire
Bebop
goddamn
anime.
life. Every single
That's the
goddamn
last
one of them.
couple of
I hate
episodes.
Attack on Titan has
This is
terrible
why I will
taste,
never
but
watch that
Naruto
fucking
is
anime
fucking
because
weak.
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop fans
Bebop
are
is
the
for people
worst
who like
on the
gas.
entire fucking planet. Fuck that shit ass anime and fuck its fans. Fuck you. Like,
So,
Jesus
Cowboy
Jesus.
Bebop is
I'm
great.
sorry you like good things.
Cowboy
Okay.
Bebop
But it's
is
just
great.
fake.
It's just that Destiny's takes are shit, uniquely
True.
shit. Okay, no.
True.
So.
My favorite thing about Attack on Titan is how the least amount of time is spent on the most interesting characters, honestly.
Oh
You
my
know what? You could have just
God.
given me 20 episodes following fucking Irwin around and his daily activities and would have been a million times more interesting than watching the other You know what, dude? Who was shitting on Slice of Life? You're right, dude. Slice of Life is shit. And you know what? That's like 80% of what fucking Attack on Titan is.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it
Wait.
This is
I'm
the
sorry.
Walking Dead, right? It's just following around the people, and like you don't even get to see zombies or shit. It's just the fucking people talking the whole time, and they're like, "Oh no."
Let me help
you.
you, okay? Because I'm about as smart as Armin, okay? If you really wanted to win in Attack on Titan, okay? If you really wanted to win on Attack on Titan, why don't you just load the useless fuck Eren up in a fucking catapult and launch him into the fucking wilderness? And then when he's captured, okay, just send fucking Mikasa and Levi after him, and they'll go kill every fucking Titan on the way. There you go. You solved the whole fucking anime.
he
Like, there you
hasn't
go.
seen
Everything
season
is
4
done.
yet. Oh no, he hasn't seen season 4 yet. Oh no.
Unfortunately, the Titans aren't the main enemy.
He hasn't seen season 4 yet. What Eren did in season 4. Oh no.
We already know that. We already know that in the anime. People already know that in the anime. Yeah.
I know, yeah. I'll say this, okay? I'll declare it, Prime. I'm going to disagree with you on this one. Gurren Lagann is the best anime I've ever
Gurren
watched.
Lagann's amazing.
Yes,
It's
that's
not the best, but it's really good.
It's an
It's
example
top
of a
tier.
battle anime done right.
best. Steven, have you seen that one? Do you want to shit on everyone else's like livelihood, like our hearts and souls now? Have you seen Gurren Lagann?
Yeah,
I haven't
Tekken
seen it.
Toppa
Okay,
Gurren
I don't
Lagann.
have time for this shit. Okay, I've got to.
Oh,
I don't even know.
okay.
I don't have time for these panel shows. I don't know how I get fucking dragged into this shit. But
No,
no, I
you
don't have time to
fucking
watch
walked
this.
in here.
Yeah, I know because someone said something that triggered the fuck out of me.
Nice
But,
seeing you here, bud.
Yeah, but that's a good like you're fucking busy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, sure, buddy. But yeah, Gurren Lagann, amazing. Everyone, I highly suggest you watch it. Tekken
So
Toppa
good.
Gurren Lagann.
The real
Lagann.
question is, can any of these characters beat Goku? That is the real
Yes,
question.
unironically, probably.
No, wait, hold on. Tengen,
No.
wait,
Don't care. Don't care.
I literally do power scale debates. Fuck off. Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann cannot beat Goku. I'm sorry.
True.
At
Even
least
Spiral Energy, dude.
at least not Dragon Ball Super Goku. Dragon Ball Z
These
Goku. Yes.
conversations are like the most
Infinite
boring
Spiral
fucking
Energy, though.
conversations by the most boring fucking battle anime fans. I swear to God, can such and such beat such and such? Who fucking cares?
Sorry,
Listen,
I'm
no,
sorry.
all right.
They're
All
they're
I'm
too big
saying-
brain
Neo
failure, right?
versus Sailor Moon.
All I'm saying is Superman would beat the fuck out of Goku. That's
Which
all.
Superman? Which one? He doesn't even
Any
have
of
an
them.
answer.
Probably.
No,
Movie-
definitely not any of them.
I'm
U-52 definitely couldn't.
Superman, and he can't answer. Clearly, I am a much bigger the nerd than him. Fucking hell.
The
And
problem
that's what
with
they always turn
comics
into.
is that like their stories are so
boring.
shit that they got to make 10,000 versions of them just to land on
wait. When you say comics,
one
you're
one
inclu-
good story.
You're
Manga,
including all
no,
comics in that, right? You're including all comics. in that,
Marvel
right?
and DC comics.
Oh, because
Yeah.
manga, that's just comics. For
Okay.
Fuck off. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
It is. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I agree with your take. As long as manga is subsumed by the word comics, there, yes, 100%, they are all shit.
Okay,
True.
all right. Well, no.
Whoa,
Okay,
Gantz
all right.
is not shit.
Now we're fighting
He's
again.
got the
Oh my
weirdest
god!
dude.
How do you have so many bad takes, right? I'm like, oh man.
What is good
Destiny-
media to you, Destiny? What the
I'm-
fuck?
I'm so-
It's just
I'm so-
manga is just garbage. You want to know
wow.
what's triggered the most out of me?
What's your
Dave? I
favorite
just
TV
don't-
show, Destiny? What is
I
it?
get
Let's hear
triggered
it.
about the non-linear fucking story progression in every fucking manga I've tried to read. Every single manga I read, for some reason, they always spoil the end, like right at the start. I've never fucking understood
What are you
this.
talking about? That's not a
This
thing.
is not every
That's not a
manga.
thing. What are you talking about? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Did Berserk
Which
spoil
one?
the ending?
Yeah.
What? No, not at all, right? But it was not linear. It was not linear. But like, did it spoil the ending? Absolutely not. One
None
Piece,
of the
absolutely
shonens do this
not,
either,
right?
actually.
Yeah, Naruto, no. Hunter, absolutely not.
Wait, Berserk starts with the fucking dude
I
walking
said-
into the fucking thing when
I
he's
said-
already.
I literally just said.
Dragon
just
Ball
said that
doesn't do this.
Berserk
Dragon Ball
is
Z doesn't do
non-linear.
this.
I did say
Super
that.
doesn't do this.
but literally all the others. Like, what the fuck? You're just this is what I'm talking about. He's just
Leech
making
doesn't do
shit up,
this?
guys. Like, don't.
Yeah,
be
How many
like-
mangas has he actually read?
Don't be
probably
like,
hasn't read
everyone
any.
here- Everyone here, right? It's like
That's the
it's like
meme.
Justin, you're so fucking smart.
Sorry, hold
Look at
on.
him
That
in
was
the-
that was a high level joke. I forgot. None of you guys actually read physical manga. You all read it digitally. Okay,
Ow.
that's why you didn't understand the joke. My bad
Wait,
there.
what?
Okay, I was
There's
speaking. into
There's
high
no
level.
different. Oh, no, he's pulling shit out of his ass. Fuck
My
off.
bad.
There's literally no
How old are
difference
you?
between the two. Fuck off.
My joke. There is a difference. What?
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 What's the difference?
You
Please tell
read,
me.
when you read an actual manga, you have to they flip the pages the other way. That was the joke. And if you try to read it like a yeah, but that's okay.
You
You guys have ever actually
That was-
bought?
No,
if you
no.
buy if you
Okay.
buy traditional manga, it'll
Bro,
usually give you a warning on
you-
the first page that says warning. Don't start.
You
here,
read
gotta
it
flip.
right
That's
to
the joke.
left online as well. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But you don't have the first. Never. I got baited. I almost got baited. That was close. Okay, I almost got baited there. Nice try. Nice try.
Wait, they have. I've never read a physical manga, and I never plan to. That is for like people who are over the age of 30. That's not for me.
Oh, I mean, well, I have for fuck, now it's escaping me. Helsing. I read the Helsing. I collected those. That was a long time ago.
Anyone
but,
read like fucking Trail of Blood? That is a
Trail
good
of Blood is
fucking anime.
good. All right, so okay, that's not a battle shonen, and I love it. That's
Okay,
really
I love
good.
you all. I
Yeah.
needed to sleep an hour ago, though. Okay, be careful.
Oh, but
Bye.
before you go,
Steven,
before
Steven,
you
don't
go,
go.
Steven, before you go,
Sure.
Steven, before you go, you're not gonna run from me, are you?
Nope. Message me anytime. I stream 10 hours a day, and we'll go. Okay.
Okay, we'll go. All right.
All right.
I've
Bye.
got a Demons on
Vivian,
Thursday.
wait,
Right?
real quick.
Hey, I promised you fucking chat. Like last time I was in DGG. All right, the next time I speak to you, I was gonna call you short. So you're short. But like,
All right,
I
heard you.
did point out to them that like Bastiat is probably shorter and
body
I'm
shaming?
probably shorter, so it's a really dumb insult.
Yeah.
But they just want you to know, Stephen, you're very, very short. That's
One last
thanks.
thing. Well, can I ask you one
Thought
last
you were
thing
better
before you
than
go?
body shaming.
What?
Vivian.
Okay, hurry, quick.
Okay. How did it feel to get destroyed by infrared? The new Twitch Jamaica.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Okay. All right. So, to my audience members, how many do I have now? Like, probably like, was it? I got 1,100. Okay, right, 1,100 people. Thanks all for being here. You guys aren't my audience, right? But you should become my audience. Now's the time to join, right? We have these conversations. This is an open walk-on panel. You could have been on with Destiny, right? If you want, that's the thing you wanted to do. That could have happened tonight, right? All you would have had to do, was hit that follow button, hit that notification bell. It's that simple. Hit the follow button, hit the notification bell right now. Do it now. Don't forget. Don't walk away without making happen. See, this smart person did it. Now's the time. Jump on the board. We have these open walk-on panels, right? And anything can fucking happen here. Literally anything happens here. You missed the debate, right? On whether corporate rhetoric, anti-corporate rhetoric was the same as like anti-Jew rhetoric. That's the thing that happened, right? So that literally anything can happen on my panels, right? So do yourself a favor, don't miss out. Hit the follow button, hit the notification bell. Beyond that, right? We also offer invite-only panels, right? We have such illustrious thinkers like Mixed Vivian Wolf, who come in, right? Who we love, and Ted, of course, and Socrates, and Polar, of course. The smartest of us all here, who come on my invite-only panels, but also we get big streamers. We get big streamers like Destiny. That's how he ended up here, right? We get Bosch. We get we get Bastiat. We get Mike from PA. We get a whole range of big streamers who come through this channel. There is literally no other channel on Twitch like this channel. This is unique. You will not find this content anywhere else. No one is doing what I'm doing. All right, so if you don't want to miss out, again, right, on another crazy night like we have all the fucking time, here's what you gotta do. All you gotta do, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell, so you know when I'm going live. I stream 6 days a week. 6 days a week. Mondays, I have a Reverie panel. Reverie panels where we get our big streamers. Tuesday nights, which just went by, we have our Amazon Lily panel. It's a femme-based panel. Like, we talk about issues and actually get through them. It's not all blood sportsy, like everything else I do. It's really cool. Thursday, we have our all black everything panel, right? Talking about black issues. My boy Polar here is always on that. We have a really good time. It's chill, it's fun, until we're yelling at each other, and then it's fun again. All right. We have that. Also, we have the Prime Time Royale. So I know a few of you, of the 1,000 people who are here, remember the Raj Royale. Remember how cool that was, right? Well, I brought it back for you with a political spin. So if you want to check it out, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell. Do it right now. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on the content that I have to offer. And again, we do it 6 days a week. 6 days a week, we have these open walk-on panels. 6 days a week, some crazy shit could happen, right? You want to be a part of it. You want to see it. All you gotta do, hit the follow button, hit the notification bell. And then, of course, you can be a part of these walk-on panels where anyone can come on. Yes, you at home can be a part of these walk-on. These are just random members of my audience who came on, sat here, got to argue with Steven. Maybe one day we'll get Vosh in our open walk-on panel, and you can argue with them. When are you going to have that opportunity? When's it going to happen? It's never going to fucking happen unless you're here. Hit the follow button, hit the notification bell right now. Now's the time to do it, not later. All right.
Yo.
What?
I saw you guys were talking about weeb shit. I have a question. Is Detective Conan finished yet, or is that shit still running?
I think that's still going. I think Detective Conan is still going, actually. Yeah.
Isn't he the detective as a kid or some shit like
Yep.
that? Yeah.
Yep. And then he lives with his girlfriend. It's actually pretty creepy if you think about it. Okay.
Yeah, he grew up. Yeah, he grew up at some point. I only saw like
made for children.
What'd you say?
That's the problem with anime made for children. It's always going to be fucking weird and creepy.
Yeah. But okay. So crazy. But you know what I'll do this. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming through. This has been a really long fucking stream. But it's been go ahead.
I said it has, hasn't it?
Yeah. But it was a fun stream. It ended up being fun. I was in a really bad mood before. Now I'm in less of a bad mood. And to everyone at home, I don't want you to miss out. Now's the time. Don't miss out. Hit the follow button, hit the notification bell, right? You want to be part of this content that happens 6 days a week, right? You want to make this happen. So do it now. Don't miss your opportunity because you're going to miss out. Again, you're going to see a clip of something that happened here. It happens all the fucking time. Don't be that guy or girl or non-binary or whatever. Moving on. So we are going to before that, I'm just gonna shout out my boy Polar, who came on, helped us out, right? My boy Polar. Everyone, go check out his channel. He's doing great stuff over there. He's blowing up, right? My boy Polar. In fact, you not like me calling you that. Maybe I should ask you. I'm
It's
not
fine.
sure.
No, it was just weird when a white. I'm not gonna go down that route.
You know what I learned from this panel? What everybody fucking missed is that Destiny is actually a fucking based communist. Do you remember when he said his ideal society, everything would be fucking free for people? This is a fucking moneyless, classless society that he's fucking advocating for. The only thing that's missing there is stateless, because I guess a state could still exist. But Destiny based fucking communist. That's all I'm.
You wanted to roll back communism, though. So there was
we need states. Wait a minute.
I just need to shout out my boy, who's been here with me for a long time, right? But everyone, thank you. Everyone, seriously, thank you for coming through. I'm gonna send you off to our good friend, Relevant. Treat him nicely. He's a really good guy. He's always treated me kindly. So we will be back tomorrow. It'll be great. It'll be something, whatever. Bye. All right.
Are we all fine now?
Oh man, who was that fucking Orcolito dude at the end? What cunt? What cunt?
Did you
The what?
Did you actually schedule a debate with Destiny? Did you put in a hard day, or is it just it's just open for next time you talk to him? Prime.
Just DM him, right? That's just the way that it works, right? Right, Prime?
Yeah, you can just fucking hop in anytime.
I like how at the end Destiny refused to acknowledge that he got destroyed from infrared. He left
Who the
before
fuck
he
is
got
infrared?
I wanted to ask him at the end, he came in and he was all oh, you leftists don't know how the economy works. See if he was going to take austerity and how taxes work and who pays for stuff and explain that to his liberal audience.
I want to vote in fucking Destiny.
Wait, who the fuck's infrared, Polo?
Oh, he's the new dominating force on the left. Straight at you with the hardcore.
So basically, he's the John Zerka of tankies, and he's going around. I debated him. Destiny debated him. Xander Hall debated him. Bosch debated him. This is all like the past 4 days.
Why would you?
You were
Like,
reviewing
everything
the.
I've heard him in, he's just a fucking absolute idiot. Like, he's worse than your average tanky. At least
Yeah,
somebody
he
like
really is.
or whatever knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Was he the one
It's
you
funny.
you were watching the Xander Hall
Yes.
debate with?
Wait, Prime. Did I ever send you the clip that I got from that?
Prime's different.
Oh wait,
He's
wait,
doing
wait, wait.
he's doing raid stuff.
Hold up. I have to. Oh my. There's this clip that I got when talking to him, which was like absolute gold. I have to send this to Prime. Like, this is such a good meme. If I have to find it. Hold up. But yeah, infrared is just a meme. I just thought it was like he's saying that he's just beat everyone, so I wanted to shitpost that thing. I just love to shitpost. I have to be honest.
This dude's a fucking
fun.
moron. I was
I
watching
know,
somebody
you're
like,
right.
watch some of his videos earlier, and like I don't know if he understands what words are. Like,
I don't think he does either.
He does have a hard time with definitions and like.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have a debate with him soon.
He's not. He
I
kept
am.
saying,
Ted, are you gonna
Destiny,
do it?
like, oh, we're gonna be
Probably,
huge.
yeah.
We're gonna be massive. We're gonna be so big. And I'm like, you can't form sentences most of the time. You have like no charisma. How are you going to?
Like, Pola, as soon as I go on touring news and talk about how the Soviet Union murdered 20 million people, that guy's
So,
gonna
yeah.
challenge me to a debate so hard. Holy shit.
Honestly, Viv, it was so funny to the point where like I was watching his stuff on my stream that we just literally put drill beats behind him, dude. They have music. Okay, wait, Prime, I have to send you this clip that I got from that infrared guy. I just sent it to you. Just watch it. Almost sent in memes too.
I hadn't heard of like who is I missed that explanation. Who's
So okay, yeah,
infrared?
infrared. So don't before you watch the clip. So infrared is this guy who's like this tanky, but like he's like the John Zerka of tankies, and you like it's
no.
it's just you just watch the clip and you'll understand. I gave.
All right, I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay, I posted the clip and also memes. I just thought it was funny. I got him really
Zerka
simple.
of tankies. That sounds fucking horrible. Yeah.
It is fucking horrible.
No, he's just a meme.
It's an absolute idiot. It's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
No.
I mean, tankies in general aren't really going anywhere. Like,
True.
there's no real large like tanky movement.
Not yet.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what you say now.
I mean, it might happen after the revolution.
If we can have Nazis, we can have tankies. All right. Just
Honestly, when
I
Half-Life-
wouldn't put
okay.
it. I wouldn't put it
When
behind
Half-Life-
society.
Where's the
Half-Life
difference
3
between
comes
Nazis
out?
and tankies?
Who was the enemy? Naruto?
he said
Half-Life
no.
3, I'm like,
What?
Yeah, Naruto. I gave him the hypothetical of like he would prevent the Great Purge, and he's like, "How would you do that?" It's like, let's say like a god came.
Blah blah. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's
Vivian, I think the point that it's like really useful, at least in the U.S. Like, SDL was sending me a bunch of good information. I didn't even realize this, but like, it doesn't really matter.
I had to restart my stream. I had to re-put in my stream key for some reason. I don't know why that was a thing, but yeah, I am back now. My stream just restream.io just died or something. I think I don't know, but yeah, I'm back.
I just wanted to say hi to this allied person who just came in. Hello,
Hey, hi, how's it going?
hi. Yeah.
It's
nice-
fun because it's a lad and then there's an N, so it's a
Yeah,
lad.
yeah.
Honestly, Polar, for the social sciences, you're
Hold on. I just want to say, hi to you. Thank you for coming through. Really appreciate it. The stream is over, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to do it while you were streaming because I didn't want to make a butt of myself in front of like 1,000 people. So I thought I would like try this and see what it was like. This has been an awesome stream to watch, by the way. Like I've been getting up at like 2 in the morning, like for the last like month, and this is the first time I actually sat through a stream and was like, "Hey, this is great."
Oh,
so you do good work.
Thank you.
And I plan on stopping by more frequently and offering my takes.
don't fucking do that, dude.
No, it'll be great. It'll be great because I disagree with
I know
Destiny on a
it's
whole bunch of things, so we'll be fine there. I kind of the Attack on Titan thing I have bad news about, but we'll talk about that later.
Destiny isn't always here. Just saying.
Yeah, just like 5 times in the past 2 weeks for some reason, but other than that, not really.
I make him angry, it seems.
All you have to do
Most
is
of the
summon
time
Destiny
he
is to
arrives,
say
seems
something
to arrive
socialist
to
and he shows up.
specifically call out something I had said.
Yeah, why are you making him angry so that he fucking shouts at me for shit I haven't even fucking said in chat? He was calling me a dumb fuck earlier, and I was like, Destiny, that's not even what the fuck I was saying. He's like, oh yeah, walk it back.
I
We'll walk back
I
these
make
nuts.
him upset. I don't know what it is.
Why you have to be so fucking antagonistic, Dr. K? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He engages me though. I'm just fucking vibing, and he pops in.
All right. Well, I
you
have
should
some
stop
important
being
shit
such a
tomorrow,
filthy
so I'm gonna
fucking
go.
dummy, honestly.
See ya.
Fine.
Go to sleep, you fucking crazy ass monsters. Like Jesus Christ.
No.
Shut up! I'm
Nice.
an adult. God damn it.
Yeah,
I
well,
wake up like 5 hours
taxes,
ago.
nerd. You don't get to tell me what to do.
All right. Well, you know
This is
what?
pornography, Dr. K. Stop it.
See ya.
Yeah,
Not
I have to get up
pornography.
in like 10 hours, so I have to go to sleep. Okay, see you guys. Bye.
See you, Polar.
See ya.
Bye.
Now that it's
Not
quiet
fucking
for a second,
pornography. Go fuck yourself, Viv.
Go fuck myself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
If I could fuck myself, I wouldn't be here.
Fucking uppity trannies, am I right?
Jesus.
Excuse me, what did you just call me?
God
Whoa,
damn.
Whoa!
Did you just call me an
Infighting.
uppity tranny?
Uppity tranny. Little mouth.
Sorry, Viv. I thought we were cool to use those words with one another. If that's
You
not
guys
cool,
have the
I will,
T-word pass?
I will
Yeah,
reel
you're
that back. What's that?
No, it's fine. I don't actually.
Listen,
Totally
I don't want to
unbased.
step on no toes, okay?
Totally unbased take. Like, I wouldn't use it randomly with another person who I didn't know was okay with it. I actually don't have that much, like, problem with the
Well, that's the
teaser.
thing. I've used it with you before. I thought you were okay with it.
I get that. I get shat on for this all the time, but I keep trying to tell people. I don't know. Like the trans community I grew up with, right? Like we used to use that shit for each other all the time. It wasn't even like considered a slur, and I don't know when it's like. I imagine it probably was considered a slur elsewhere, but like I don't know when it came in that it was like universally considered a slur, and I'm just like,
It's when the white cis gays told you that it was a slur. That's when it became a slur.
I fucking hate white cis gays.
I noticed it picked up steam here when it became like the mainstay like NSFW tag for transgender people.
Yeah, then it's different. I mean, it is kind of a "that's our word" thing. Like, it's different because if it's used by somebody who isn't trans, it's almost always like derogatory. So.
Okay, I wanted to respond to a point earlier where Dr. K, you said
hello.
Hello. You said education is like it's like a scam, but it's like worth it. And like at first I was doubting it, but I kind of like realized like here's something that it could be synonymous with is like healthcare. Healthcare is a scam.
Yeah, exactly. It's worth it. Like fucking get healthcare, but it is a scam. Like
like if you have cancer, like it's worth it to go bankrupt to like pay fees that you it's pretty unreasonable to pay. But yeah, just to live. And just like education is like it's so beneficial to your entire life, and like the knowledge that you can attain is like even though it's like way more expensive than it needs to be, so that makes it a scam. It's still
Well, I think there's like one thing that no one talked about that was really interesting was the idea of trade schools being used as education as well, right?
I wrote it on, I just didn't get to say anything for like 3 hours. But yeah, I wrote it right here. Trade
push
school.
yourself to the front, Revolt. It's fun and easy.
Well, yeah. In all fairness, you spent ages arguing with me about the fucking about the Wall Street's bets shit, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm basically proven right that like nothing fucking happened, and a whole bunch of people like lost a lot of money because y'all wanted to fucking stick your middle finger up at the man.
Well, it's interesting though because the attempt failed. Right?
I invest in super boring, super safe things that never have a chance of becoming a meme.
That's literally the thing. That's literally the thing. It was like an opportunity for everybody to have something good, exciting, like relatively painless for most people to happen to them. And like we all laughed at the people who lost big money, and everybody probably could have learned lessons from them. And like at the same time, like I honestly, and like I'm involved in a fucking class action lawsuit, and I'll see where it goes. But like it's like to fix some of the bullshit that we have to deal with.
I mean, it just proves that in a capitalist system, like
you're fucked.
There is only going to be a few winners and a lot of losers, right? Like if everybody actually won, it would have probably completely shut down the stock market altogether. Like it would have been like a series of events.
Well, yeah, but that was never gonna happen.
Not something you're gonna win ever.
Like I said on that fucking panel, all that was being done was like, you know, there's a bunch of like petty bourgeois fucks who can throw around a lot of money, who are convincing like a whole bunch of other people who can't throw around a lot of money to like sink shit into this little fucking game they're playing.
Yeah, but like,
Basically, fuck
it
you
went
to
from
that.
$7 to $350 in fucking in 9 days. Like that's like a pretty good call. Like you gotta admit, as stockpiles go, it's a pretty good call. And like, but and I
Congratulations, you made. Other people did not. Especially, like I said, the dumb fucks.
Well, I mean, it's like a risk though. Like, there's no reason to participate in the stock market unless you've got the wealth already to earn a lot of income from it. Like, if you put
Not necessarily, but you definitely can't fully utilize it. You are correct in that.
well, let's say like I bought one GameStop, which I did, and I didn't monitor as carefully as I could because I had to do work, whatever, and I didn't make a profit. Like the amount of hours I could have spent watching GameStop stock go up and down and then buy and sell on the highs and lows.
How fun was it?
I mean, the fun is there. Don't get me wrong, but like the amount of money I gained from just buying one stock and selling that one stock over and over again is not very much and not worth the investment. Whereas if I had like, I don't know, $20,000 to dump on it and I could buy on the highs and lows, I would have actually gained something from it. So like, I think there's like a initial mass that's required for the stock to actually be worth investing in. Also, I'm the only person who lost money on both GameStop and Bitcoin in the last 3 months, which is really irritating, by the way.
I really
did. Are you up on Dogecoin? Or are you?
I stopped.
Did
I
you
just
just
stopped.
call it Dogecoin? Oh God!
I did. Dogecoin? Are you offended?
I mean, I called
I
the
don't even
Dogecoin 'cause I
trade
had no idea what it
Dogecoin, but
was.
that offended me. What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry,
What is
sorry
that?
to offend you. We all have our own ways to
Stands
pronounce
for
things.
dog electronic coin, doggy coin. There you go.
Digital
wait, is it
online
Dogecoin?
global economy.
No, it's Dogecoin.
Digital online global economy.
What's up,
It's
Connie?
based on the stupid fucking
All
Doge.
right,
Yeah, it's just a fat meme.
I didn't
Hopefully it
give
makes
you
me some money.
You were right, Viv. You're right. You were right. In all the ways that you were concerned about, you were right. There you
Thank
go.
you. I really feel like I should get more recognition for that.
Well,
because I am
I think and I'm willing to give
Well,
you
Viv, if you want me to suck you off, like, I'll be my guest.
Well, I mean, just take. You need a plane ticket or something.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not paying for it, so. You know.
But that's not a no.
I got plane tickets.
Revolt, write that down as a win.
No, but not just that though. But I've got like a little over 11 million frequent flyer miles with Delta. I'll hook you up with a plane ticket, first class. Where's it gonna go?
Okay,
we gotta-
first class plane ticket to come and suck me off.
Yeah, there we go.
That's an odd trade-off.
Jesus.
There we go, dude. Now we're both even.
They call me President Hoover because I do be sucking though.
Oh my god. Kill me now.
Yep. Serenity now.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part about when Destiny came in is that it went off. Like they came in and then they went off. They went off when people were saying that economics is just astrology, and then that just like blew
That
their
was
fucking
ridiculous.
Mind. Like that
That's
blew their
bait.
fucking mind.
That
as
was
if,
you.
like,
Ain't it?
that
And,
that
like,
may or may not have been me, but
I literally for the one time ever pushed back on it too, because I normally am like, yeah, whatever, like I don't care. But I was like, no, like it's actually pretty accurate, and like just in time to see him walk out, I'm like, yes.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
kinda.
And it's just like it's not a serious take, and he takes it. I don't know. Again, all he does is straw man. But it was just
alright.
like that was just like
Alright,
the funniest thing. That like
so-
that's the thing that set him off.
Want me to do the thing that I didn't do on the panel and put on big brain academic hat for a moment and actually go into the analysis
Why
of
would
it?
you not do that on the panel?
Yeah, always do that, dude.
Well, like while everybody's fucking watching, while your fucking
Because I fucking
reputation's
hate
on
myself, Vivian. Because I fucking hate myself.
line.
Alright.
What'd you get nervous?
Do
Did you
IRL
know?
for me.
Well,
I mean,
that is part of it. Is like the nerves are high, and I'm like focusing on chat and
Do you know
on
what I
other
fucking
people.
hate? Is there's like it's like a 12-person fucking panel. You can't
And they're
fucking
bad.
have like a
Exactly.
proper sensible conversation under those conditions. You just can't.
Yeah, generally,
I've been
generally, I prefer to stick on panels of around 3 to 9.
God, I don't know. I don't like any more than like
observable
4 for
phenomenon
me. I
that tend
think
to
is just
disappear once they get too big.
any more than 4, and it just like yeah.
Fair enough. But essentially, economics, the basic idea of economic analysis is fine enough and dandy as it is. It's when you begin to look at schools of economic thought where there becomes a tinge of ideology to it. And when I say a tinge, it's like, if you're baking sugar cookies, there's a tinge of sugar. There's a lot of fucking ideology that goes into the creation of an economic school of thought, right? Because you get this mixture of basically these math formulas lead to X or Y good thing, right?
It's
so now I am going to believe, without all externalities, and in a vacuum of, that these math formulas will lead us to X or Y good thing. And the problem is when talking about economics, you can essentially get, these sort of economic math equations that completely contradict each other and both lead to a hypothetically good outcome.
But
and so, yes, there is definitely ideology at play when it comes to,
Some of them literally have feelings in the math, though. Like literally have feelings.
Exactly.
Well, so I just want to jump in real quick.
Even more than feelings, they have assumptions of human behavior in it, and that's where they get messy.
Consumer sentiment is literally like a guess at feelings. Like that is the worst fucking thing to put in your math in the world.
Well, so like I want to. This might be like a bad take
economics are completely bunk, and that is a pseudoscience.
Well, like, so I think this might be like a bad take. I don't know, but like I think when ideology is being used as your flag rather than facts, details, assessments of what's happening, it's because it hasn't been solved yet. So like when you have lots of schools of economics happening and everybody's using it like their ideology as their ideology, Austrian.
You're saying we use ideology as essentially like a tool to pave over the potholes that haven't been filled yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like to fill in the unknowns.
But it's an assumed. It's an assumption that we're using to fill in those potholes. We're not using actual facts or assessments of what's happening. We're saying, well, this kind of has to be right. This appeals to me particularly and specifically, so I will choose this ideology to back my claims. At least I see that with Austrian economists specifically, but even the other school, I never know how to say
that. Economists do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just the economists. Like, I would say that like capitalists and socialists also fall into this place because there hasn't ever really been a truly capitalist or socialist society.
What the fuck are you talking about? We exist in a truly capitalist. How
capitalist? Wait, hold on. All right.
What the fuck do you mean by a truly capitalist society?
In the same sense that there's a truly
is nobody exists in an ideologically pure society.
Right. Like every time you talk about a capitalist society,
There's
like
no such thing. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So every time you talk to a capitalist. Well, so every time you talk to a pure free market capitalist,
systems are composed of compromise, and you're never going to get, basically your 100% ideologically pure interpretation of your system because you have to make compromises to make it work.
Right.
I mean, how much more ideologically pure do you have to be, like, when you make like a single proposition, like the single proposition here being like, private ownership of property. Bam, done. There you go. We're done. And the same goes for like socialism, public.
That's the thing is that is unachievable for a large country. Is fully private ownership.
What? Well, capitalism doesn't say that everybody should own.
Yeah,
just
what
that, like.
Wait, the first thing Stalin did was fucking give everybody a piece of land, wasn't it?
Okay. Yeah, but there were like restrictions on how their planned economy like worked because so it's self-sabotaging. So like what happened and I'm still reading into this, so like you can correct me if I'm incorrect here. But what the Soviet Union did was set goals in their planned economy that were unachievable, and then everybody said, yeah, we can do this, and then the goals were like augmented further, and it just kind of spiraled out of control. And additionally, there would be like weird things that would happen, like
Alright, conversation's going back to fucking socialism and shit. Like, I don't want to talk about that. I've already had my fill of that over the past few years of debate. I want to talk about something else. Social issues are way more fun to talk about. The whole fucking socialism good, capitalism bad. It's like, oh, like my idealized socialist fucking way is better than your like real world capitalism. So I have to like usually argue like versus their fucking ideal socialist utopia, which is like obviously gonna be basically perfect if everything works fine. And then if I bring up like, oh, like, but socialism in the past didn't work. Oh, but that was all the U.S.'s fault. And then it's like, okay, fine, fuck you. Like, that was capitalism's fault. I don't know. It's just really fucking boring. They go, yeah, my utopia is better than capitalism. Well, of course it's fucking better because it's a fucking utopia. It's an idealized world. Fuck. I need to make more thumbnails. I'm gonna hop off for a bit. I said I was gonna take a break, but then I saw that Destiny was on the PrimeCayes. I'm like, fuck. Guess I gotta get back on. Fucking A. But yeah. As always, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Patreon. Yeah. Fucking join, subscribe, follow. All this shit. I'll be streaming tomorrow, most likely. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, night. I don't know what time zone you're in, but anyways, doesn't really matter. I hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.